Let's go see what Mr. Sato needs. I haven't seen the princess in a hot minute.
It's always... We have wares that may interest you.
Doubt it. Yeah.
Please, take care.
Oh my god. Invisible walls for the win, I guess. Oh, he's outside the walls. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be a real bitch to get to him. If I stayed in the... Better quite clarify, a real bitch to get him if I stayed in the... Is that Rōnin? Just a dude announcing the time.
Are you here to see Mr. Sato? I'm afraid tea time will have to come later. My efforts to track the Sekihotai's movement have led me straight here. They've broken into the mana in retaliation for our actions. Mr. Sato appears to have anticipated this and has prepared himself for the siege. I must rescue him before it is too late. Will you help me? Thanks. Okay. But it would be reckless to try to enter through the front gate. The place is crawling with enemies. However, I believe there to be a secret entrance in the back. We'd best sneak in that way. You got them.
What's taking them so long inside? Open up already!
You got them. Excellent.
What is this? Is that like bird doo-doo? Is that what that's supposed to be?
This is fishy. Could there be a hit?
Excellent.
Not another dead end. Damn this house.
I don't know what she was doing. She was like dancing in place there. It's really weird. Well, that freaking hurt.
You got them.
I wonder if I can block this stuff. That would be a big negatory. Well, that was kind of disappointing.
You got them. You get caught in a crossfire. You got them.
Wow, all for greens. I mean, I get why they have all the...
Don't rush.
Take your time.
Sure thing. Thanks for your patronage.
I'm going to fight you, aren't I?
I'm glad you're here. But did you have to bring the enemy with you?
Found you, Sato! You'll pay for betraying us!
I prefer to think of it as realizing what's important.
What luck that I can avenge my brother here. Come, I'll kill you both! Brotherhood fall like my brother was meant to lead Japan to a better future. Brother, lend me your strength. Forgive me, brother. Avenge you.
I'm better. Just as it promised.
Oh,
You finished. No.
finally.
I fail again.
The third time I fought that guy.
Sekihotai have retreated. Thanks to you, of course. As you can imagine, this is not what I had in mind when I invited you over earlier. Those assassins appear to be acting on the Demon Claw Samurai's orders. It seems my betrayal has been quite the bitter pill to swallow. Even so, my resolve remains firm. No matter how many times they strike at me, I refuse to give in. Although the cruelty of that villain is not to be underestimated. You're not easily intimidated, are you? Well then, I shall take you at your word. As for myself, I have no intention of giving up. I must continue to pour everything into preventing further violence. As an interpreter, I have many contacts, you see. And though I cannot fight like you, I am confident that I will have a role to play. So, let us work together to protect Edo. Nay, all of Japan.
I must say, you two have become very friendly while I've been away dealing with the remnants of the Kurosu.
Yes, you could say that.
Well, since we're all here, anyone up for tea time?
All right. I'll need to go through the bond missions and see if I've got everything. I think I've gotten most of them, to be honest with you. Naturally, without having to do anything shenanigery.
Hey!
I just like now I can just focus on.
Hey, I'm sure you know, but the situation is truly dire. Burning down Edo is nigh unavoidable at this point. By reducing Edo to ash, the Alliance won't be able to achieve anything. And when the time is right, we can force them to negotiate. Do you know of Napoleon, France's invincible general? Well, when faced with a similar situation, even he withdrew his men. The Shogunate still has plenty of capable men. I need to do what I can for them. Make sure they can afford to keep putting food on the table. I'm going to ask Chief Tatsugoro to start the blaze. I've tried to speak to him about it, but, well, tempers are rising all around. The truth is, I can't bring myself to broach the topic. I've just got too much to do right now. I've got my hands full trying to evacuate everyone. I'd really appreciate if you talk Tatsugoro around for me. Indeed. Who knows fire better than the firefighters? I just need you to convince the chief, please. Sure.
What? Oh.
If you say. Is that all? See you then. I've got my hand. Thank you.
Where am I headed? I'm headed up here. All right.
Oh, look who it is. There's an ominous gloom hanging over Edo right now. Feels like a hell of a fight's brewing. I tell you one thing though. On my pride as a firefighter, I refuse to see this town destroyed. So, what is it that you came to see me about? His Lordship wants my help? You're going to have to tell me more. If it's in my power, I'll do what I can. I see. So he wants the firefighters to start the blaze. Now I've heard everything. And Katsu said that himself, did he? What an absolute joke! What the hell is he thinking? Asking me to set fire to the place where I was born and raised. And you're no better! Didn't you even try to talk him out of it? Don't you care what happens to this place? I don't want to hear it! If you're telling me to set fire to Edo, I think it's high time I knock some sense into you!
Of course we're gonna fight.
You've lost your minds! I'm going to beat the living daylights out of you!
Oh shit. Come on, game, move.
Now you've done it.
Man, those paralytics.
Allow it! I won't let you burn Edo down!
Damn, such a damage sponge. I did not mean to use one of my elixirs, but it was nice that it was there.
I lost again. You're a beast, you know. Apologies. I got too fired up. Go on then. Tell me the rest. But burning Edo down, it's beyond reckless. I won't be party to such folly. So, it's only the buildings that will go. I should have realized Katsu wouldn't execute a plan like this without thinking it through first. I see the Shogunate can no longer afford to worry about their reputation. I suppose I have no choice. If all else fails, and I mean all else, I'll play my part. But you give his lordship a message from me. Tell him it's his job to resolve this without burning Edo down. We're all done for if he's forgotten that. Got it? And one more thing. If this plan gets scrapped, he needs to send me word right away. And not through you. I need to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. The man's lost sight of what's really important. Anyways, you give him a good smack for me next time you see him. Hopefully, that'll wake him up.
Sorry for making you come here so often. So, how did the chief take the news?
He was bad.
Glad to hear it. I'm guessing he has some conditions? Come on! If I could manage that, I wouldn't have needed to ask him in the first place. Ah, well, there's no feeling good about this, is there? I've never been cut out for plotting and scheming. It's dawned on me recently how good it was back when my only purpose was wielding my sword. In exerting myself, my mind was clear. How about it then? Care to go around with me? I want to forget everything for a moment. Try to
Why?
get back to
This
my
makes no
old self.
sense.
It's been a while since I crossed swords.
What? Oh, wow.
What's wrong with me? How could I possibly burn you down? Nah, just like that. The higher you rise, the more you lose sight on the ground. I always knew this was more my style.
What? It didn't even, oh, it didn't even let me do it.
That may have been a spectacular defeat, but I feel much better. That's blown the doom and gloom right away. But sadly, it hasn't inspired much in the way of bright ideas. No pressure, huh? If only you could just finish me off here and now. I can't lose to the Alliance. I can't burn Edo. And I can't let anyone die. How do I do all three? Damn. People expect far too much of me.
Aren't I at the Kashu state? Yeah.
You have business with me? By all means. I feel we can at last speak freely. Thank you for your help at Kaneji Temple. Had you not trusted me then, I doubt we could have stopped the Sekihotai. As a token of my sincere appreciation, allow me to have you over for tea. Oh, but first I must tidy my quarters. No, it really isn't fit for entertaining guests, I assure you. Indeed, there is hardly room to sit down for tea. Besides, I would like you to properly admire some of the souvenirs and curios I've collected since my coming here. This country has a tremendous hold on me. Every object seems imbued with a spirit, as if it were a living artifact. It has a sacred soul, something the West has forsaken in its forward march. Truly, it is what makes Japan a land of dreams. Ah, pardon me. I fear that I have sucked up all the air. A sure sign of the comfort I feel in your presence, no doubt. You mean it? But no. It's best that we call it a day. Otherwise, I might never let you go. Let's continue our conversation later at my place, shall we? I will show you my collection then. I am rather looking forward to it. Who would have imagined I would ever be talking with you like this? You have business with... Very well, then. The shogunate occupies a peculiar position indeed. Despite merely being the head of the daimyos, it effectively controls Japan. It is the imperial court who's meant to be the head of state, and yet it is with the shogunate that we British have signed a treaty. There's no telling what awaits the shogunate. But the treaty may soon become nothing more than scrap paper. Couldn't be more pleased. Very well, then. I wish to understand what makes Japan the country it is. To that end, I've been collecting books that may provide insights into its origins. In particular, the works of Motori and Hirata have been most enlightening. I'm hopeful they'll lead me to the answers I seek. Since its early days, Japan has been shaped by foreign influence, on account of which retracing its origins will be quite the challenge. But that only makes the endeavor more exciting. Mark my words, one day I will unravel this mystery. If you say so, I take my leave.
I'm thinking that, yeah, that's everything before this mission, before the dawn. All right. Great place to stop me to get some lunch.